What's up guys, Christian here, and today I'm going to show you how to unlock your Samsung Galaxy S8. I just got this phone straight from the factory, and today I'm going to show you how to unlock it. Just go ahead and grab your phone, and we're going to get the IMEI number of the phone. So we're going to dial *#06#, and as you will see, the 15-digit IMEI number will appear in your screen. So this is very important, guys. We're going to use this number to generate the unlock code to unlock this phone, okay? So keep it somewhere close. Now we're going to switch to a computer. Go to your internet browser, see that it says short instructions on how to enter this unlock code. It says that the code is ready, but the most important part is the actual unlock code. So this right here is what we're gonna use to unlock this phone. Now keep in mind that this exact same code will not work for your phone because it only works for one specific phone based on your IMEI number. So anyways, I'm gonna show you how to enter this unlock code. It's super simple. So I'm gonna switch cameras back to the phone. So make sure that your phone is fully turned off, and you're gonna have to insert an unsupported SIM card. My phone is from AT&T, so I'm going to use a different provider like T-Mobile, Telus, or any other. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and insert this SIM card in, and once your phone has detected that you have inserted a non-supported SIM card, it will require you to enter this unlock code. So I'm just going to go ahead, insert it here, and we're going to power on the phone. So after a few seconds, you will see the screen requesting the network unlock code. So we're going to go ahead and insert this unlock code here, make sure it is 100% correct, and then you're gonna hit where it says unlock. Perfect, SIM network unlock successful. That means that the code was accepted, and now we have a fully factory unlocked phone. Now your phone is gonna restart, it's gonna take a few seconds. So once your phone is on, you should get a full signal of your new carrier. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's how you unlock a Samsung Galaxy S8. I hope this video helped you unlock your phone. If it did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below. By the way guys, if you haven't checked out the drop test video, go ahead and click it here to watch the drop test from 1,000 feet. We're also giving away a free Samsung Galaxy S8. So make sure you also watch this video because I'll tell you how you can win it there. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Take care.
Time flies in the world, but in the tech world, it seems to go at hyper speed. The S8 is almost a year old, and the S9 is coming in about 4 to 6 weeks. So I thought it'd be fun to do a final revisit. A last look, if you will, at all the things the S8 brought to the table and sort of the newness that it was, and the climate that it came into the smartphone world. Samsung was right off the Note 7 debacle. These things needed to be a hit. Now, while it is the end of the product life for the S8, it's not necessarily the end of when you should buy it. There's going to be crazy deals that are going to go on when the S9 comes up, and the S9 looks to be sort of an S version type upgrade. Sort of fix some small quibbles and small complaints with the almost perfect S8 and S8 Plus, and for the sake of this revisited, I'm mostly just going to say S8 because the phones are pretty much identical, save for screen size and a little bit different size in battery. So first, the S8 got rid of the Edge version of phones we saw with the S7. It was just the S8, and they brought in beautifully marketed term Infinity Display. And Samsung displays are absolutely incredible, and they did a gorgeous job this time around. A big knock I had with previous Samsung displays is they look great when you were indoors, but as soon as you stepped outside in direct sunlight, they got completely washed out and almost invisible. Samsung fixed that this time around. The display gets incredibly bright. Don't buy into the marketing hype of how many nits brightness it is. That's really just how bright one single pixel can get. But from a real user standpoint, you can use this phone in outdoors. These are obviously the best screens that Samsung had made before the Note came out. They're pretty much identical. But the Infinity Display, while looking nice, has still been far from perfect in my use. Oftentimes I was activating the Edge panels by accident. That was relatively annoying to have, sort of I had to turn them off so I wouldn't accidentally activate them. It also makes the phone a little bit on the fragile side, so the screen curves around and the front and back are completely coated in glass. In fact, as we documented on video, I cracked my S8 Plus pretty badly, and I was sitting down and it fell on an uncarpeted floor, so I don't know, was it like 2.5 feet-ish? It fell and completely shattered the screen. So it was definitely more fragile than most people liked, and that fragility also goes through on the back. In fact, I used my S8 Plus in the office without a case, as I mentioned, and without any skin on the back, and you can see what the back looks like. It looks totally gross and disgusting. So if you pick up a current gen Samsung phone, whether it's the Note, the S8, S8 Plus, even the S9 when it comes out, I recommend putting a dbrand skin on that to keep the scratches down, also give it some protection. We'll link to it down below in case you want to check those out. It also marked the first time Samsung got rid of their capacitive buttons and opting for on-screen buttons for navigation. I love that change. I also love that you can customize it a little bit whether or not you want the back button on the left or the right, give you more flexibility than what you had with sort of those buttons that were always in the same area. Sort of rounding out the awesomeness that the S8 was, the cameras were absolutely incredible. And this was before the Pixel 2 and before the iPhone Xs. These were the camera kings. They were absolutely incredible. Obviously making do with single sensors. They did an incredible job with portrait mode, so by that I just mean blurring the background. They brought a ton of effects. The pictures look gorgeous in almost any setting, albeit a little bit saturated, but I tend to prefer it. And they give you a lot of granular settings if you want to get in and tweak those. These cameras were beyond awesome. And on the video side, the video also looked great. The microphone could use a little bit of improvement. I think that's the case with almost all smartphones, but really good. I think Samsung did a really good job with biometrics. So obviously there wasn't sort of Face ID type technology when this phone came out, but the redundancy is absolutely incredible. You've got iris scanning, you've got kind of a rudimentary face unlock, you've got PIN or passcode, you've got options in different layers, and of course, the fingerprint sensor on the back as well. I liked that there were options that you could pick and choose from. But coming to the things that I didn't like. So speaking of biometrics, the fingerprint reader on the back. I've talked about this ad nauseum. I'm not gonna sort of harp on it. I hated the location of the fingerprint sensor. Maybe you guys had other issues, that it didn't bother you with case on. For me, I did not like the location. In fact, I never even used a fingerprint reader because of that. Another thing I didn't like was the single downward facing speaker. I often found myself covering it when I was playing games, listening back to movies or just watching content. It was really annoying, sort of the location of it. If you're watching something like this, you're playing a driving game, you gotta make sure you're moving your finger all around. And I should mention, both of those things look to be improved when the S9 finally hits. And of course, rounding out the other stuff I didn't really like or even use, Bixby and that Bixby buttons. It's a goodbye to the S8 and the S8 Plus. It's an incredible phone, and if you have one, it'll probably be good to even skip the S9 and wait until the S10 hits. But it's got great battery life, the screen's incredible, the camera's great on it, it's got that fast charging, it's USB-C. Everything about these phones I've absolutely loved. I don't want to sort of pour one out for the S8 as sort of it gets overshadowed very soon by the S9. Did you pick up an S8? Did you guys upgrade from an S8? Are you waiting for the price drop when the S9 hits to pick one of these suckers up? If you like these final revisited, let us know. Give the video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe. And next to it, there's a little bell. Hit that so you get notified when new videos are coming. We have a ton of awesome things coming up, including some flagship verses and some pretty cool car stuff that should be hitting your sub box soon. So next time, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo.